Alright, so I am home now. Let's talk about the Utah trip. Took us 12 hours to get there. Arrived in Salt Lake City about 7 a.m. Went to sleep, woke up about like 11 noonish or so. Went and got lunch, came back, took another nap, slept for like 3 or 4 more hours. That night after dinner, I hadn't really filmed anything for the majority of the day. And then it was nighttime and we were leaving the room. I went and got the skateboard, walked out of the room, went downstairs, got a block or two. It was like, and by the time we had gotten that block up, that was it. That's where trouble happened. So I got 2 blocks away. The plan was, even though it was almost midnight, we were gonna go skate through downtown Salt Lake City, only because I hadn't recorded anything. And plus I wanted to see downtown. So especially downtown at night would be awesome with everything all lit up. It was freedom from being cramped up in a car or in a hotel room. It was supposed to be kind of just like time to enjoy, kind of like the first part of the trip, really start to enjoy. And there's a reason why you don't take $1,000 cameras and you go do stupid shit with it. That's why they make $300 GoPros and stuff like that. So you could take cameras that aren't as expensive, things that can kind of take more of a beating. Just bad timing, man. I'm just trying to create my dreams and my visions, and I'm filming my life as it happens and just trying to do everything at once, and skating and looking and filming and trying to, some things just don't work. That is, yeah, that's pretty much that. Had a question in the comments, what happened to the GoPro we got? So here is the GoPro thing-esque. It's like an action camera that's esque as a GoPro, and I kind of brought it up like a couple videos ago. I did bring it to Salt Lake with me. We did test it out on the drive there to try and get like a little time-lapse thing of us going up through the mountains and the hills from the car. I was super excited to get the dash mount and to stick it on there. So it's like a $40 camera, and literally you get what you pay for. The quality was shit. It was pretty grainy. Every couple, like 2 or 3 seconds, it would skip. It's not quality. As you guys have been watching this, I've already overlaid a clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I cannot express enough how cool Utah is. Yes, I had another comment on another video saying something about let us know like what a good 3% beer is. It's actually 4%. Utah has incredibly strict alcohol laws and even stricter cannabis laws. Like you can get regular bottles of beer and stuff like that. I don't know if they max out. I'm sure that they max out like bottles of what you can purchase. Like before we went to VidCon, I think we got like a 16%. To go out and get drunk, I think would be pretty hard in Utah. But it's such a beautiful place. Everybody was super friendly, everyone was cool, laid back, really reserved. So now, one thing that I didn't talk about in any of the previous videos was the reason why we went up to Salt Lake. We kind of turned work into a vacation. We went up there for the Strider Bike Championships. It was like the World Championship races for toddlers and kids with special needs. Strider bikes are like little BMX bikes. They don't have pedals on them. They're everything like a bike is, but then there's no pedals, and it teaches them to learn their balance on these bikes. So then when you switch them over to pedals, they already have the concept of how to hold themselves up. It's basing itself off of the idea that training wheels is just complicating learning how to ride a bike, because you'll learn how to pedal and you'll learn the steering and everything, but you won't know how to balance off it. It's like learning to ride a bike again. It was crazy, but everyone was smiling. Families, parents, kids, of course the kids that were crying for losing or falling or something like that, but that's gonna happen. It was such a positive and uplifting day. I know it was a lot of hard work for everybody that had to put on the event, but I think the payoff was unbelievable. To have people come from around the world and everyone get together, it was such a positive and cool experience. I'm gonna throw in everything that I shot there. My phone was dead at the point. I didn't have a camera. I actually recorded all of this on Steven's phone, which was also a G6. So the quality should mesh pretty well with this one. Enjoy my day at Strider.
Okay, we'll get forward, okay? Go forward to your number.
The road 57 Henry Eddie Lee. Eddie Lee is going across the line. Looking good to go.
103.
And then Tasha Ali.
24.
Yeah, we're gonna win, huh? We're gonna have fun?
All that training's paid off. 169, you good. 158 on it. 147, yeah. Thank you very much. 136, all right.
over here. There you go. Line up.
Wow.
And some Dannon yogurt.
You gonna go faster?
All right, getting work.
Okay.
It's clear. Get ready here.
All right,
Get-
you ready to go?
All right, here we
They're
go.
gonna say ready, set, go.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
Go, baby, go, go, go.
Waving the green flag, and we are racing into turn number one. The big old 180 hairpin turn left hand turn. What's it going to be in the lead?
Go, Logan, fast, fast, fast. Hey. Can I chill right here and get him coming across the finish line? Press box.
We had some other girl trying to.
There's Jamie. Yay!
Keep eyeing him and look at this board.
Good job. Heat number one is complete.
All right, here we go. Course is clear.
Okay, here you go. Ready?
On your mark. Get set. And go. Flag racing into turn one. The big old swimming left-hander.
On the outside, trying to hold on one more time. Oh, there ain't no doubt about it. I'm telling you what, the 120 in red, that's got to be Guillermo Castro. So, we got two of the Americans out of Utah. Then one of the Brazilian riders coming your way today as well. So, as they rail the trail, away from
Here he comes. Jamie's here. Yay! Yeah! Good job! So much. You got a trophy. Did you say thank you? For you. So then Sunday rolls around and we started heading back south. We were gonna go down and camp in Beaver, Utah, then we were gonna go to Las Vegas and then back home. So kind of like we shot up to Salt Lake City in about 12 hours and then we were gonna spend a couple days working our way back home instead of just rushing back home. Enjoy that time. And like we went from the Hyatt house to camping in a tent to then we were gonna have an Airbnb, which Vegas didn't happen. We ended up scratching that. Road trips can be incredibly stressful and moods went down, negativity went up, and it just ended up not working out. But right before I left, it was such a cool hotel room and I wanted to do more. It would have looked great on this camera. It's the final day here in Salt Lake City. We're just getting ready to leave. I wanted to give you guys like a little run through in this hotel here. We stayed at a Hyatt house here in downtown Salt Lake City. The noise, you may be wondering what that noise is in the background. We've got a washer for that. Nice little sink area. Oh, my water, I can't. Don't forget water. Nice little sink area. Look at all this. Got dishes and toaster, forks and knives. Nice little stovetop here for any cooking that you want to do. I mean, I got to say, this is probably one of the nicer rooms I've stayed in. This is the living room area with the view outside, downtown Salt Lake. Oh, sorry. Nice room. I really dig this room. Bedroom with a nice, big, beautiful window. Nice bed, lamp, closet in here. Here's the bathroom. Now, here's the craziest thing about the bathroom. It lights up pretty nice, right? I'm doing this with my sunglasses on. Why don't you guys tell me? But check this out. Ready? Let's see if I can get the... Look how bright that gets. That is absolutely intense. Probably good lighting, though. Not bad. Pretty cool shower. Check out this shower. It pulls out. Nice little walk-in scenario here. You could at least fit probably 5 people in here. Like this island right there also acts as a desk. Got little plugs everywhere. Look, plug here, plug here, which I couldn't get that one to work. What's up with this one? Could someone tell me what the hell that is and why I couldn't fit any of my plugs into it? Plugs there. Plugs on the lamps. Plugs on the inner side of the entertainment center. Here's a lamp plugged there. Plugs on that lamp. Clock. Plugs. 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 Everywhere. Just wanted to show you guys around the room before I take off here. Oh man, I got smudge marks everywhere. Let me try and clean this a little bit. Maybe. It's gonna be interesting filming with the flip, but here we go. Bye, room. That wraps up our time here in Salt Lake. We're gonna go downstairs and go get some breakfast. They've got a pretty nice breakfast selection, continental breakfast here. Tonight we are going to be camping, I think in Beaver, Utah, maybe, I'm not 100% sure. But we're gonna be camping in Utah for a night. We got a spot reserved, kind of a little bit different. And then we've got an Airbnb in Las Vegas, so we are going to have another night, kind of just, we're driving 3 hours, like we're breaking up the trip back home. We rushed here, made it here in about 12 hours, but now we're just gonna take a nice like little 48-hour trip home. We got everything taken care of here in Salt Lake City. Unfortunately, killed my camera in the process. So now I'm on my flip, as you guys saw in the mirror, and it's kind of strange. It's really, really weird filming with the flip opposed to like my regular camera, especially not being able to see anything. That's probably the weirdest portion, is just not having the display screen like I do on my Sony camera. But it's okay. As long as it's getting something, it is better than getting nothing at all.
Audio Jungle.
Here at Mavericks, which I guess is like a gas station here in Utah, which, I mean, it's all been clean, enjoyable, but they have this coffee called Bodacious Bean. It is amazing, really enjoying it. I kind of wish we had it back in California at home, but they got Bodacious Blend, Guatemalan Sunrise. This is the one I went with. It's Bonfire, but you can't read it because it's like destroyed. Colombian Sunset. Amazing. Amazing.
I gotta have some more hot cocoa.
Ooh, what? Hey, we are in Beaver, Utah. We are heading to a market. God, it smells like cow shit out here. I was talking, so I was exhaling, and then you started choking, and as soon as I took a breath, I'm like,
Mike's feet down?
Yeah, maybe. Highway 357 toward Elm Street Lane. Oh, it's still recorded! Okay, so I'm just checking my notifications. We're gonna go down a ways and then hang a left somewhere, apparently. So we're heading to go find a market. We just got stopped at a KOA, set up camp, gym, 24-hour access. I'll be damned, look at that. Oh God, and we're getting demands thrown our way, I think. So we are heading through Beaver, Utah. Nice, quiet little place. We're down south, I think 100, 150 miles or so. Nice, just quiet drive through farm fields and stuff out here. Kind of cool, kind of cool. But I gotta switch back over to my maps and let you guys go. We're on the phone. I gotta charge my flip once we get back to camp. And we'll see you in just a minute. I'm out for a run in the middle of nowhere, Beaver, Utah. Hey, look, there's a horse. And wide open land. And more horses. And a street sign. And sweat all over my lens. And farmland. And wind. Lots of wind. And mountains. Really pretty mountains. And a hill. Let's go get up that hill, up there. And then I'll probably turn around. I have no idea where I am or where I went. And do not go in there. And more nothing. I'm just gonna turn back now. Not even quite sure how far I made it. Started coming up a little bit to see what was up here, but nothing more of the same. Like, guys, this view is amazing around here. Just mountains here in Beaver, Utah. I mean, this has been the entire trip throughout Utah, but this has just been such a scenic area. It's amazing. It is 6 a.m. Can somebody tell me why Beaver, Utah is doing this?